Hey everybody, welcome to another Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Cinco Bingo match. Today we got one between BenReddrock and Raagentreg. I am Garfield Lightning and I'm joined today by Raagentreg here.
Hey Garf, hey viewers. Yeah, I'm excited. More bingo tournament action.
Yep.
I'm excited to see what we have today in store.
Yeah, I mean, it's only been a few days since my first commentary and I've just been itching to do another one, so I'm looking forward to this. And yeah, it looks like they have gotten started. So, not really any day goals explicitly on the cards day unless you count. I mean, you could, probably the best thing to do is to set it to Sunday so you can get an additional TM for 20 different TMs, but besides that I don't see anything else.
As long as you don't set it to Monday, you're pretty set.
That's the only day where you can't get a hacker. They set it to Saturday, which is perfectly reasonable too. You might want to dip into the bug catching contest and try your luck there.
Yeah, I mean, the TM 21-27 that you're speaking of for the Sundays, it's not that you usually can't get it that early. And so if you do a rollover from Saturday to Sunday, maybe by the time it rolls over, Pokemon will probably have accumulated enough happiness to get the TM, and you still have a shot at checking out a few slots in the contest. So maybe that's something to consider.
Very surprising pick there from Ben, considering Skiploom is on the card, but he will at least see it on the rival. But you know, I guess in a pinch, Spearow could be runnable if you can get it up to level 20.
It also can come with the Rock Smash, so
that Skiploom that's come with the Rock Smash, yeah, we might see a nice level 15 main switch in Dark Cave. I mean, you don't really want to run this Spearow, not unless it had some phenomenal stab move. But yeah, I don't really think either of these guys will be too keen on running their starter, so we'll see what we can come across. Unlike in the Full Item Rando tournament, we don't have good early wilds on, so they're not guaranteed to be fully evolved. So we haven't really seen anything particularly great yet. But most of the time you see run a switch on Route 30 anyway, so we'll see what's in store for us there.
Yeah, Route 30 just has those level 4 Pokemon instead of the only level 3 or 2, which 29 has to offer. So it's a bit more easy to start with them. And we will have a few pass-throughs through grass to get a few encounters.
Yeah. Oh, wow, okay, there's Flaffy on this route as well, so if Ben comes across that, then he won't care too much that he didn't pick the Skiploom.
No such luck so far, though. But yeah, the early Pokemon here definitely not too great. Ooh, that's an Elixir.
Elixir, that is really good. That Berry Juice or Elixir goal can really cause some problems, being a random item that you don't really have a great consistent way of getting. But that's one headache out of the way. But yeah, I guess we can talk a little bit about these racers. BenReddrock is new to the Crystal tournament scene, but I know he's been doing a fair bit of practice. Raagentreg made it all the way to the quarterfinals in the Full Item tournament, but I think he's less experienced with bingo. Like he's probably been doing them a little. I don't think he's quite as practiced at them as BenReddrock is, so I'm interested to see how this shakes out. I really have no idea who the favorite is here.
With the tournament experience, it's definitely useful, but bingo is a different beast, and this. I'm also very interested in how this will pan out. Usually, the Full Item Rando players are more prone to picking up items on the way, even if they're not as necessary in this mode. That can accumulate over a seed, so we'll see.
But yeah, And no great main switches yet. Raagentreg does have Rock Smash in his back pocket, so he probably won't mind this too much. I mean, I mean, obviously it's not great to come across a main, but he'll mind it less than BenReddrock will. But there's a few other routes to explore. I'll be interested to see if BenReddrock dips into Route 46 for potential main switch there, even if they are a bit lower leveled, or if he'll try his luck on 31 instead, which has a few high level Pokemon, but just to kind of cut your options down a bit if you wait until then.
I mean, with what we have seen on both 29 and 32 so far, I wouldn't blame either runner to go to 46. An Aerodactyl can be decently runnable though. Not even
Raagentreg runs straight away. He might have his heart set on the Rock Smash main switch,
which is it's back, and it's male this time.
It is on the card though. He's maybe forgetting about that,
or maybe wanting to potentially hide that information.
Oh, we see Garth strats here. Here we go. Oh lord, this is just never going to leave me, is it? But yeah, this is unfortunately named after me because I did this by mistake in my first tournament. Not in my first tournament race, but in my first race, and it ended up giving me information because the Pokemon that the catching tutorial guy comes across may not necessarily be a Pokemon on that route, but it will show up in your Pokedex.
So it is an additional information potential that does cost you a bit of time, though. Most runners opt to skip it, but it can be valuable.
It can be. There's Ben's first water type.
Cedra also an option to run, maybe to get at least past the first few trainers. Getting moves.
It's another normal type, and it will be an easy third with the Water Stone into Slowking as well. So he's a good start to that 8 Waters goal. But it's not really much closer to finding a long-term main, which is probably what he's more concerned about right now. Well, this could be mainable, and it's a water type, so you know, why not both?
Yep. Take a look, and was that only
stab Bubble Beam? Yeah. Unfortunately, Kingler's special attack is not that great. You really want more physical moves on that.
I guess you could try it and see if there's additional help somewhere, but I would keep looking.
Yeah. Raagentreg has made it past the first few trainers. That first required trainer actually took him a fair bit, considering he only has 2 Pokemon. Just a lot of Blizzard misses and Endures from Grimer. But he'll probably beeline it straight for the... Oh, he's going to get the item. I imagine you're going to Start Cave, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with Rock Smash and immediately teaching that there's no way you don't go Dark Cave. It's a level 15 Pokemon. No matter what it is, you can at least take it past the first gym, probably. There might be exceptions.
We'll see. Heavy. I feel like you might have cursed a little bit. On our way, though, we do see Dodrio. Now, it is only level 2, but Dodrio is very solid. And, well, with Hyper Beam, you could make that work.
Yeah.
You'd rather it had a few more coverage options, something a bit more reliable. Shadow Ball, yep, okay. Yep, yeah, absolutely. Yes. You can make this work for sure. And
we do have phone book trainers on the card, so we'll fighting that for Trainer Poke here on 31 to get some experience also will help towards another goal. So you definitely can go and try to get the Skull Zero running. Oh, Kingler's rock throw apparently.
He mimicked the rock throw. That's he was trying to mimic headbutt, I think, but Poliwag was a bit faster. Guess he's given up on Rock Smash. Did he? I don't think he saw anything, did he? I think he just...
Yeah, I also don't think he didn't. He saw anything, so that
just smashed some rocks, didn't get it, and backed out.
Confused. Oh.
But he's seen two very good moves on the Dodrio. So, yeah. And he found a charcoal. That's another item on the card. All right, well,
yeah. Usually not
bad.
Ooh,
Kingdra 2. Here we go. We've got a few options here.
Charcoal usually not much of a concern as a goal, since you have a very fast, guaranteed way to get it. But so yeah.
In fact, Sunracer opts to sell it early because it sells for 4,900, and buy it again later when money's not as much of a pressing issue. Oh, he's unmarked it for some reason. Oh, I think he's marked it again. Never mind.
Ooh, an Onyx. That is on the card.
Yep.
Ben maybe thinking about wanting to catch it? Or potentially hide the information?
He was kind of just tossing that up, but...
Oh, apparently... Oh.
The Kingdra has Hydro Pump and Shadow Ball and Cross Chop. That's pretty solid.
I
mean, but Dodrio has Slash Shadow Ball as well. Oh man, that's that's tough. That's tough.
Can't you run both?
Dual main? Oh man.
I mean,
jeez, I don't know which one you picked, to be honest. That's I think maybe the Dodrio, because it has more PP for its good moves.
Yeah. That definitely. On the other hand, that Kingdra has False Swipe, which in the later stages will definitely help with catching Pokemon if you need to. And it is level 4 already, so it would be easier to get that one started.
Oh, he's switching to Dodrio, but he doesn't really have much to deal with the Steelix. So here we go, we're doing the triple main strats. I love it. And Ben finds a Bulbasaur, so he can evolve that pretty easily later on when he gets the experience share to get the Ivysaur for that goal.
Does look like Rag is intending to stay on the Dodrio, if possible.
It's just kind of, he's coming up against defensive behemoths at the moment, so he's just not really able to use it to KO things. But it'll get there. Crit move on Seadra as well, so they've both got that goal. Raagentreg with Slash, Seadra with Aeroblast.
And also with Cross Chop.
Oh yes. But it looks like Ben might not have identified Aeroblast as a high crit move. Which is unfortunate, but you have to be able to recognize these moves. We have a list of them if you're not sure in the in the goal clarification document.
Oh,
Man, the game does not want Raagentreg to run the Dodrio, huh?
it
Just,
definitely doesn't want to.
He's not really been able to use it to KO anything, and now the first thing, like, finally, finally a Nidoran, I can I can do something with this.
So Ben is doing the puzzle here in the support terminal.
Yeah, he's doing this to unlock the slots in the ruins. But you can check on Route 36. Oh well, maybe his new main will be here.
Maybe. Definitely hasn't seen one of the potentially great mains that we saw on Raagentreg's side. Sizer, flamethrower.
I mean, hopefully it's got some better moves than that, but got a lot of attack, could definitely work.
Throw is a start.
It's not looking great. Rock, throw, acid. At least they're physical moves, but it's not that good.
Oh,
Stab Gust, let's
stab
go.
burst.
Get experience off of this if he wants to, I guess. Oh, I see what he's doing. It's breed strats! Breed strats! Oh, I love it. Although he already got Onyx, so it doesn't have to be to do that. But
that is the drawback there.
Maybe he'll just
yeah.
You don't get any points for double marking the for getting both Pokemon in the goal, unfortunately.
So if this were Raagentreg, that would have been potentially a very good idea, but
Man, I got so excited at the possibility of breed strats, and then I looked at the card and I went, wait a minute. Ben was the one who caught the Onyx. It looks like he's going to give the Sizzle a go.
yeah, I mean, unless you want to keep looking at 36 or go back to 31, the Caesar has a strong move in Flamethrower, even though it's not a special attacker, and it has physical moves, so you know, maybe if you can get past Faulkner somehow, get to fishing and maybe find something in there, that could be an idea too. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Meanwhile, Dodrio has made its way all the way up to level 12, and now it's just cleaning things up pretty easily.
Yeah. Decent moveset. Strong Pokemon, so... Ooh, but runs into a Shuckle.
I mean, probably not going to be too threatening though, you can at least chip it down. Oh, or just 2-hit it with a crit, that works too.
Yeah.
There's another physical move for Scizor. No, not interested? Okay.
On the other side, teaching Hydro Pump over Hyper Beam. And just in time for the next Shuckle.
Okay, alright. What do you... Oh dear. Man, Rando always seems to throw up some weird situations I haven't seen before, even after several years. But yeah, Hydro Pump is... It's nice for those bulky physical attackers that you're... not well, bulky defenders rather, like the rock ground types that you're just going to take a few hits from your Shadow Ball. And he hasn't really used Hyper Beam at all, so I think that's fine to teach that. Oh, we're going back to Spearow. Probably just softening it up.
First, Scizor apparently fainted, so has to, or is trying to get past this Vaporeon somehow, but stab Water Gun being pretty annoying for such a low level party. And apparently deciding this is not going to work. Maybe going up the Sprout Tower since Flash is on the card.
Raagentreg fighting another Phonebook trainer here.
Yep. Phonebook is in that bottom left corner, so would potentially used in 3, or would be used in 3 potential bingos. More than likely that he will around this somehow. Especially because that column 1 we actually at least see on BenReddrock's side is completely available.
Yeah. If as long as Raagentreg finds something for that Charmeleon, Ivysaur, or Wartortle goal, that would be fine. But hey, register my number. I didn't consent to this.
I mean, what you could do to get back at Drag is call him during the race.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Sure, he would appreciate that. Finding a max revive. Nice to find early before you can buy those revives.
Yep.
Yeah. Especially Dodrio strong for sure and very good moveset, but it's not the most bulky Pokemon, and sometimes Rando just throws Thunderbolt Zapdos at you.
Yep.
And yeah. Having a revive or 2 in the back pocket, especially for Bugsy Gym, can be a nice reassurance.
Dodrio is already level 15 though, so I don't expect him to have too many problems, but like you say, you never really know when you're going to come across something like that that could cause issues. Another charcoal.
Another charcoal.
We can sell one now.
We can sell one and then we don't have to unmark the goal. We can sell both and then get the third later on, and or to make that. But we have money at our disposal if we want to.
Yeah, Raagendreg's not going to have any problems with money with these high value items he's found.
Selling V1 charcoal we don't need. Carvos too. Oh, 11 super potions.
Alright, make sure you have
a lot.
enough for repels, mate. Yeah, okay, he's got... yeah, he had plenty of money.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh no!
Oh.
Ember burn! Oh goodness, I thought he got away with that for a second. I mean... Yeah, no, I don't think there's any getting out of this. Unless he crits. Or unless Mr. Mime is nice and decides not to Ember again.
That attack reduced by that burn.
Yeah, that was just... yeah, you just couldn't get around that. But on the plus side, our real main Spearow is getting some more experience.
Don't think this is going to work against the Hypno though. And apparently BenReddrock is of the same opinion. There we have an Ivysaur for a Raagentreg. That is valuable info. Now that first column, definitely achievable for both runners.
Yep.
Or at least they have info on it, you know, or we never know, Ivysaur could just not exist at all.
Yeah, but it's looking pretty good at the moment.
Let's see if that Caesar can make it past the Hypno. Oh, Aeroblast, if it crits.
Yeah, it's scary.
Going with the double potion does not want to risk the crit. Oh!
Oh no, the last turn, the most painful time to crit, and of course it happens.
I don't think the Onyx can take the Hypno out. Not fast enough. Oh no. It may be out of. Oh, it.
Come on, of course there's a recovery move, goodness sake.
This is just cruel.
I mean, this fight isn't like absolutely required. If like I wouldn't mind, you know, if BenReddrock just wiped here back to Violet City, but if he does, he won't get any levels on anything, so he might still be a bit underpowered for the gym.
And we did now see the X attack being set up. Not kidding around anymore. The rock throw misses into an ember crit. Oh
it's
my!
It's just relentless here.
Well, Greg has made it past Bugsy without too much of a problem.
And he gets a crit of his own in retaliation. There we go. Finally, something goes his way.
And down goes. No. Then finally passed early.
And our reward is
Aww.
Supersonic. But yeah, Ben marks flash now, and Raagentreg knows exactly how far in the lead he is.
Yeah. I mean, there is potential that if you have immediate awesome main find, and you are just blitzing past everything in the early game, that you might get fast enough to wrap around, but that's very unlikely.
Yeah, that's not going to be what you think would have happened. Like, in such a case, you'd generally expect them to go back after they got Fly, and you're not getting Fly 33 minutes in. Well, I mean, earlier than that.
And here something we definitely should keep an eye on. Rag did teach Overcross Chop on the Kingrass, so has one crit move less on the team.
Yep.
Usually you won't teach Headbutt here over Slash since there's no need. Teaching it is Kaboom.
It looks like he's gonna see if he can find something sneaky here by headbutting. These encounters do not show up in the Pokédex, so if you get something here, it's going to be very hard for Ben to metagame that.
Yep. Maybe this is a direct reaction to that very late flash marking of BenReddrock, knowing that you have this time.
Yeah, probably feels he can afford to do this for a little bit. And he gets a water type out of it, if nothing else. Anyway, this is one fewer TM for 20 different TMs, but you can just buy it again in Goldenrod Department Store after you pick it up here.
Now that I see the Vaporeon again, I'm reminded Ben found an Umbreon in Sprout Tower and caught it, so that 2 evolutions is obtainable.
Pain never stopped for Sizzle though. We got a Flame Wheel on that Vaporeon, so
Aww.
Ben is going back to do a bit more training, and he will get a phone book out of this guy. So that'll be nice to get some more Umbreon info.
So Reg should have that one too.
Well, Rag didn't fight this guy.
Oh, then Reg doesn't have it, okay. Now then the Umbreon is still hidden. Huh?
Did we see Umbreon anywhere else? I can't remember.
I don't think it was on another trainer.
Okay.
A reminder that Aerodactyl is around. And you only need Mewtwo Salvi. The Stardio wants to be a mage apparently after this very physical starting moveset, learning Hydro Pump and Psychic.
Raagentreg on his way to that haircut. Don't headbutt your barber. Yeah, so that'll be a. Yeah, he was almost certainly gonna do this at some point for that middle goal, so might as well do it here. Maybe he'll get the coin case while he's here as well. If he wants to check the game corner Pokemon, looks like he might be going down there. Yep.
If you have to go down here anyway, yeah, might as well. That does give you the option to peek the game corner pokes, and you never know, even if you do not have to buy all 3. If there's one you need on there, that can definitely help out.
Well, you know, as if we didn't have enough information for that goal, and now we have Kenya as well that we can slap the experience share on and get to Charmeleon if we want.
Yep.
Which looks like that's exactly what Raagentreg is doing. Maybe a little early to slap the experience share on there, but I mean, the Dodrio is already pretty over-leveled for this point, so I don't think it'll really be too much of a problem.
I mean, we do have the phone book trainers that we fight in addition to the normal ones, so we do have a bit more than usual, and yeah, I mean, the Kenya is getting good boosted XP, so won't take too much to evolve this. Meanwhile, Ben finally going to duel with the dual Shuckles.
It'll at least be something that he can, you know, that he can take out without too much problems. Is he out of Rock Throw? Because Rock Throw would do a lot more to these Shuckles and Flamethrower. Rock does not resist Rock, no, even though that would like make sense in your head. Yeah, that's a clean 2-shot on Shuckle.
And just one more number to get for Rag, which actually can be achieved by not even fighting a trainer anymore. You can just go into the Pokemon Center in Raagentreg, get that Bill cutscene, and then get his number. that will fill the phone book for Raagentreg. Oh. Rag does get a call, but it's not from you, Garth. You're apparently
No.
behaving. For now, at least.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the thing with Bill cutscene is it's more like an excuse to go there. You can like talk to his sister and get a free Pokemon out of it. You don't necessarily have to do that if you don't want to, but you might as well, I guess, if you're planning on getting the number from there anyway.
Yeah, and we do have 25 owned on the card, so getting a free Pokemon handed to you definitely not the worst if you are going to take that on. It is another corner goal, so might be consideration at some point. On the other hand, we also have a Call a Black Belt up there, and if you do need to get another phone book number anyway, you might plan that in for that. So
yeah, if you do get the number from Bill's sister, you will have to delete one of the numbers in order to get the number for the black belt if you do decide to do that goal. Alright, we'll see if Ben gets a main switch off of this old rod, because the Scizor has not been doing great for him so far. He's probably not main switching to this.
Not even on the card in any direct form.
Yeah, it looks like this is the 70% old rod slot. The encounter slots for the old rod are broken into 70, 15, 15.
Well, Reg does go against this Rudo.
Yep, always worth saving here in case it's something on the card that blows up on you or something.
Abra's not a bad thing to have around. Is one of the trades you can make.
Yep, another one of those that can be nice for 25 Pokemon owned. And you never know what you're going to get out of it. It could be something that doesn't exist in Johto. But Dojo is just too strong, can't weaken it. Ben has been desperate for a fishing main switch, but just found BenReddrock and Drowsy, so he's gonna have to take the Scizor a little further.
Isn't this down here a different fishing slot still?
Not down here. It has to be the second floor down in Union for it to be different.
I'm not too firm on these. I know that they are different in Union, but okay. Nope.
Well,
That's a boom.
now would be a good excuse to visit that center if you want to get if you want to go to Bill's house later. You do have a max revive as well, but either way.
And it did help with the evolution.
Yeah, fair enough.
Getting all the XP to the Charmander. Right, just staring at that kimono girl.
Tranced by the dancing. Although she kind of stopped dancing now. Oh no, there she goes. There she goes. Probably some IRL thing called him away for a bit.
Looks like it. And maybe not remembering that the Doty was actually fainted.
Yeah, he tells them he has that max revive though, so he'll be fine.
Ancient power would be tough though.
And
And
rock slide.
rock
Okay. I mean, he's probably still he'll still be fine,
Yeah.
assuming no nasty crits or anything. Okay, or you could just KO it in one hit. Jeez, Dodrio is pretty crazy.
Has serve now.
He's really used Hydro Pump, but if he hasn't really come across anything better, and so he might want to teach Surf over that, or he might hold out for a good physical move. I could see either way working out.
Yeah, I mean, we do have strength upcoming though, pretty soon.
Yeah, we do want to keep
And,
Slash, so it might be nice to keep both of those, even if they are similar
True.
moves.
Articuno, unfortunately part of the wrong trio. A legendary Pokemon.
Yeah, speaking of roamers, the roamers will count for the Entei, Raikou, or Suicune goal. So if Raagentreg were to come across one of those and catch it, then that would be a nice goal for him. We have no info on any of those yet.
Yeah, but with those roamers or the static Suicune counting, that catch a Pokemon on 9th floor of Tin does have some synergy with that, if you do want to go down that route.
Yeah, I mean, considering that column 1 looks extremely free, kind of means that row 1 is looking pretty good as well by association.
Okay, Roma time.
What kind of randomizer? Oh my lord. That is a legitimate Suicune. Oh no. What the heck?
Well,
Raagentreg just standing still in astonishment, like, did I hear that correctly?
Oh. So I guess you get to double mark the skull if you go to Tin Tower, right? That's how it works.
That's right. So you mark it twice, so you actually have to catch another roamer as well.
Huh.
But yeah, the first two sounded like Makago and Blissey to me.
Oh, Blissey. I knew it sounded familiar. Ooh, this Arcanine is very nice info. So we do now have row 5 available if we want to.
Yep.
I think Rag without the Umbreon information does not have bottom left, top left to bottom right yet. So that is another bingo that is potentially on the card.
Be very helpful for him to get that one. Miltank Taurus would be another good one for him to find as well. But we haven't seen any info on that one yet.
Or Celebi, Mew, Mewtwo. Unlock that column 4 and the diagonal bottom left, top right. Oh no, that would Miltank Taurus.
We've got we've got quite a few Pokemon still to go through there. So plenty of opportunity to get that information. But not a whole lot more trainers past Chuck, because Raagentreg has basically done the max phone book goal effectively. The only other optional one really would be the black belt.
And depending on if you are willing to try and meta the Onyx Cypher, you could go for the Super Nerd for that column 5.
I guess there is also the Sages they could give you info to.
Yep.
On your way to Tin Tower. Oh, there's Growlithe as well in case Arcanine isn't in a good spot.
Growlithe would also help in consideration to get 25 owned. To get the 2-for-1 there.
Yep. Yep, in these races you can buy every stone in the department store, which is not the case in vanilla. They're very mean with you with giving you the stones in vanilla, but much easier in these races.
Another Shuckle.
This is just a hip thing among gym leaders, I suppose.
Well, it definitely looks like it. It
With
is a
soft
soft
okay.
boiled. Oh no.
Okay, well that crit was very helpful.
Yeah.
Without that, we could have been here for a while.
Yeah, also I think probably needed, because I think that was the last Shadow Ball.
Yep, it sure was. Okay, we're gonna give Scizor a good physical move now in Headbutt. That'll help a little bit.
Yep.
It's about time that we got something good on Scizor.
Definitely in dire need of some assistance.
Oh, I don't think Raagentreg got the auto. Did he get the auto egg? If he did, I don't remember.
Don't. Huh.
And then I thought Ben was going to get it, but he went past it, so I guess we won't be seeing what's in there. But Ben does get Aerodactyl info out of this guy, and he is a phone book trainer, so
Yep.
pretty nice.
I think Ben actually came on across an Omenite at Bugsy's gym too, after resetting the first of the twins on the left, instead going to the right. So
Now
Good
Ben's
tech.
been lagging for a bit, so I'm not sure if he actually got that guy's number. He might not have known that that guy was a phone book trainer, and just hit him by mistake. I don't know. He'll probably check his phone book later anyway if he goes for that goal.
rebuying that part. Ice Punch.
Hmm.
Curse.
And some bad other move. Yeah, I was probably hoping for something a little bit better for Scizor.
Yeah. Ice Punch usually a very, very nice TM to get in the Mart, but it's a special attack, and yeah, these are. Yeah, it's a physical attacker, so not the most useful. Reattaching the mail to Kenya didn't have to be to the Kenya itself, it is just necessary to get the mail on a Pokemon to the guy on 31 to get that TM50, which we probably want to have still for the 20 TMs.
Yep. Pretty easy to get.
Meanwhile, we do have Ben in the contest.
Yep, Raagentreg did not go into the contest, so this could be something good for Ben. He could even do a main switch here if he gets one of the high level ones.
Jolteon.
Okay, well that's nice. That's a nice find.
That will be the 2 evolutions for Ben.
And there's another water type. Looks like Raagentreg might have skipped Shucky.
Yep. Maybe not too much intending the to go for the 25 yet.
Maybe not. It is a very easy free Pokemon though. Probably a consequence of being more of a full item Rando player before this.
We got a Jigglypuff here after getting weekly tough. 17 Jolteon.
You could main switch to that, you know. I mean, we have Ice Punch. Might be better than the Sizzle we have.
But already turned down the level 16 one, only carded for the goal.
I guess, yeah. I suppose, you know, we've come this far with the Scizor.
And yeah, I wanted to say Ben passing up on the TM to go for a hidden item, but remembered way to the TM and got a gold berry. That Umbreon had boom all along. Oh boy.
It's like Ben has now realized that Air Blast is a high crit move and he has it on his Seadra.
Another water type on Ben's screen. The Sea King turning it down. Oh no. Looked like it was delayed, but apparently it did turn it down.
Phone number Ben hasn't picked up. There's a lot to keep in mind when you do these bingos, for sure. It's, you know, I'm always impressed by anyone who just doesn't forget anything. Certainly tell you that I forgot a lot of things in my match. The tournament nerds can really mess with you.
Yep. Does go for the radio card here. It's not on this card, but
yeah, you can do some kind of Pokemon March roamer encounter strat, but I do not remember what days Pokemon March plays, to be honest.
Rag has managed to get Fly, so can now fly around all over the map and starts cleaning up those goals. We have not fully access yet to everything. We would need to catch the shiny and then talk to Lance for the rest to open up here in Johto, but that wouldn't take too long if you want to do it.
Like first he's going to turn Kenya in, I assume, while he's here. He doesn't need to do this after the shiny because he already has the experience share, so he doesn't have to turn into red scale for that.
Rag on the way to the Super Nerd.
Yep, I mean, if he runs into Multictaurus, this will be a nice easy road for him.
He did repel, so don't think he can actually encounter anything right now.
Yeah, I mean, just while he's looking for other stuff later on.
And again, with the Onyx Scyther, that should be somewhat reasonable to meta. Would definitely help for that comp 5. Then also passing up the Abra.
Raagentreg will get TM10 over here, and he'll also get another TM to count towards the 20 in addition to that.
Hopefully, at least. There's potential to get some duplicates. Yeah, there's another TM here.
Well, I mean, I guess if it is also TM10, he can just fly away straight away. It was not though, so he
40 though.
Go to TM10.
I mean, we had that exact situation come up in a prior race. I think,
Oh, really?
Yesterday. So, yeah. There was 20 TMs on the card, and you go to the maze and get the TM10 outside of the house. So, saving before the shiny.
It's either Charizard or Rhyhorn. Both have exactly the same cry.
Hydro
Rhyhorn.
Pump duel, but yeah,
Rounds
Ryan
are
does. Yeah, go ahead.
It's probably just saying it's better sharpshooter than Dodrio with that Hydro Pump.
Unfortunately, though, once Dodrio hits, it does actually significantly more damage. That 4 times weakness to that Hydro Pump, not faring well in the Hydro Pump duel for the Rhyhorn. Going for TM36 now. After we talk to Lance, now everything's settled. All Rockets event have been cleared. We could now get TM11 if we wanted to, out of a radio tower. And we can move past Mahogany to get towards Blackthorn.
Yeah, might be going for that Core Black Belt goal. There's also a TM on your way, an Ice Path.
And would even be another TM in Dark Cave if you really wanted to. Greg has flashed, has taught that to Kabloom. So
I would like to see a dex check before that, ideally, though, just because it's nice to be able to search for things in Ice Path while you're going through it. It's a bit of a trek to come back here and traverse the rooms again if you end up having to come back here to look for something.
Yeah, I mean, there's not too much that we directly have info on yet, so that we didn't
Actually, I
know
guess you're
already or
right.
have. It's Arcanine and Growlithe, those two.
Yeah, that is about it.
And maybe Reg just remembered that it might be not the worst idea. And it's from drop 35 in Mortar and Whirl Islands, the Arcanine. That's around 30 for the Growlithe.
Yeah, neither racer saw that, so that may well be in the water.
Probably. At least I would look in the water first there.
Yeah, besides that, the only thing that he's seen is the Aerodactyl, and he knows where that is.
Yep. It's apparently randomly sweet scented here in Ice Path, though.
Well, we'll see if this gives him anything.
Oh, maybe now deciding to go for 25 own, since I don't think that wasn't intended to feint the Sneasel here. Magmar.
This Dojo is too strong. It knows not. It doesn't know how to do anything but destroy. Oh dear.
I was mentioning at the beginning that King Draw with False Swipe. False Swipe is a very nice move to have later on in bingos to be able to catch. This time it does not crit the Gust though, so at least this Magma will be caught. Yeah, not trying the Sneasel again. My cargo.
I should take even a crit Gust. Would have taken a crit Slash, in fact.
Ben deciding to do quick check off things.
He's looking for his water types. I've written down 4 for him at the moment. We'll see if he's got any more that I didn't see. Oh, he got 6. He got
6.
Never mind. Well, that's a bit more than I thought. Where did he get the seal? Goodness me, I completely missed that one.
I could tell you.
Oh, I guess he caught this Swooper while he was here as well.
There's the Omanite info. Unfortunately, it's Tin and Will, so not the best slots. Tin. I mean, we do have Tin reasonably on the path, so it might not be the worst. Not a great, yeah, not a great options to have. Take and try at weakening that Ghastly, but yeah, Ghastly has almost no defense, so even that Gust does take it out. And Rag really doesn't have many balls with him right now, so cannot just randomly throw.
Okay, this is getting a bit silly now. That's the third charcoal we've got off the ground.
I mean, if you have managed to pass the first 2, there's just another one there.
Steelix is also here, I guess.
And yeah, I mean,
Only Steelix.
I mean, if you have caught one, then maybe if you can.
You could do breed strats, but you know, you could do that.
As far as I know, Reg does not have concrete info or on Onyx or Cypher so
No, I
far.
don't think so.
If you remember what the first Steelix has for gender, you know, it would be an option.
Yep.
And I think that would put Reg in a good position to finish here.
Oh, we got an unknown slot there with the Sweet Scent turning up nothing. Unknown doesn't appear in the wild until you've solved at least one puzzle in the Ruins of Alph.
Yeah, so if you would go for breed strats here in Rex position, you could do the entire outer rows and columns, 1 and 5 both, and then do row 3 to finish, even without knowing Evolution, Celebi, Mew Mewtwo, or Meltang Taurus.
Yep, that's definitely a reasonable path for him to go for.
Still means you need to get the 25 though, so definitely not the worst idea to catch a few more randoms, or go look at a few more random slots. Maybe you get one of the easier missing informations. Do we have Magikarp Tentacool info aside from the Gyarados?
I think it's just the Gyarados. Ben was looking that up earlier for potential breed strats.
Picking up some random items so you have something to sell. Get more balls.
Okay, you don't really want to buy all Great Balls, but
I mean,
because they don't actually help your catch rate against anything with a 255 catch rate, which is what everything is set to in these races.
I mean, they don't hurt your chances too, so
No, it just costs a bit more.
if you just need a few balls to catch another Pokemon or two, then you can go for it when you're here, but yeah, they do cost at least 3 times the amount of normal Pokeballs. You go for the supers, so there's no reason to grab them. Especially if the money is not that much. Caesar learned or wanted to learn a physical move in Magnitude.
That was the Bulbasaur
Oh.
that Ben has put the experience share on.
Oh,
Sizzle, like a physical move, come on.
Let me dream.
This will be Raagentreg's last phone number.
Yep. So I think at this point might as well go to Tim, since you have to anyway, and see if you can get the information out of the sages.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else you're going to really want to slap the experience share on, unless you, I don't know, have a water type you want to evolve. But I think Raagentreg has only caught the Kingdra for normal types. It looks like he's back here for the Aerodactyl, though.
Yeah. Potentially see if the Onyx was on somewhere around here too, since he has to know that it was early-ish.
Yeah. Looks like he's going to also catch this Slowbro, because it's his own water type.
And
I don't think a single Pokemon he caught in Ice Path was water type, actually.
And I think also it was only on 14 Pokemon, or maybe it's 15, 16, somewhere around there, so it's still quite a bit off of 25.
Dang, because Ben's like at 17 or something.
Yeah, I believe it was at 14 pre the Black Belt at the save.
Again, I suppose Ben did spend a fair bit of time trying to find a main. Went through a fair few more possibilities than Raagentreg did.
And there was a lot of water types here early on. There's the Seadra, which also would ensure Rag even more of having the crit move that had Aeroblast.
This is a good strat, really, switching in your lower level things to soften up the wilds. Question about how Raagentreg got so far ahead. It's really the main was a huge difference. The Scizor has not learned a good move, really. It's like it got headbutt from the TM and that's been it, really. It's just besides that, it's had to rely on Rock Throw and Flamethrower.
Yeah, and Elder Lee really had some troll potential going up there. Hypno with Aeroblast critting in unfortunate times. It was a struggle to get past anything at the start for Ben.
Bente's here.
Meanwhile,
it's not super big because you can just catch the free Suicune. In fact, Raagentreg probably realizes that, hey, I'm going to be climbing the tower anyway. There's no point in catching this.
Yep. And since Suicune is a water type, that will also help further towards 8 water types there.
Yeah.
So, really no need to catch the Entei here. I mean, you could for 25 own still, but calling back bet now? Might as well.
Looks like this Aerodactyl was pretty rare.
Yeah, which is all the more unfortunate considering that Reg encountered it at least 2 times in the early parts. And it does not want to show up anymore. The Entei is back though. Still not interested. That's unfortunate. Maybe a good idea to look up the Aerodactyl info and see if it's somewhere else convenient.
Yeah, in response to the question about daytime change, the daytime is I don't believe has changed, and even if it did, in these races, the encounters are the same. The levels might vary a bit. The actual Pokemon you get from the encounter slots are the same no matter what time of day it is.
And Sweet Scenting on Route 39. Turns into Wheezing.
Yeah, I didn't write down where the Gyarados was, so I don't know if it was there or if he just thought he'd try his luck.
Greg has found another water type and Psyduck to catch. It's now looking up there.
Sanity check. Yep, it's definitely here.
And it's only here.
Yep. He ran from Mente because he's going to because catch Pokemon on the 9th floor of Tin Tower gives him a column and on his way he can catch the static Suicune, which even if it wasn't randomized to Suicune, would still count for that goal.
But this way it would also be another water type, so would be a more efficient catch than Entei. And you cannot, or you have to either feint or catch the Suicune. Cannot just run from it.
This stubborn Aerodactyl is slowly opening the door a little bit for Ben. Like, honestly, it's still a bit of a long shot for him, considering how far behind he was, but, you know, this is what can happen in these bingos.
Yeah, it sure can, and there is always this debate and the discussion. Oh, still not you. But, yeah, there's always the point of debate to catching Pokemon early. Finally, the Aerodactyl is back, but yeah. Catching Pokemon early or try to conceal the info. Yeah, there are drawbacks to try and get it later. Even if it apparently seems to be a more common slot, you can just chance 2 times into 10% and then never see it again. Cannot throw the done button to catch Pokemon.
He's counting his TMs while he's there. I think there were 14 there, so he's a little bit away from that 20 TMs. But I think he hasn't bought any from the mart yet, so he's not too far off, I guess. There's the Aerodactyl anyway.
Yep. And now moving on to Route 30, there was the Growlithe, I believe, here.
Yeah, the Growlithe was here. We suspect it might be in the water because neither of them ran into it, but this is also... Wait, hold on. Is this also where... Was this where the Onix was? I forget.
No, I believe the Onix was on 31.
Okay.
In the grass. The suspicion of the Growlithe being in the water is, for us, more easy to say since we saw across both runners, I believe, around 5 slots, which didn't have that.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Raagentreg doesn't know that Ben didn't find a Growlithe because he could just have had a Growlithe and not used a Firestone on it yet.
Yep. Also, yeah, I mean, with 3 pretty common slots already seen here in the grass, I might personally prefer more to go into the water to see if I can get the 2 common slots in there. Maybe the 3rd for trying the 10s here. Persian.
I mean, it is nice to get a lot of different encounters early on when you're sweet sensing. But on the other hand, it's easier to exhaust the slots in the water, so you can be like, you know, it'll generally take you less time to go through the 3 slots you can find in the water, and then be like, okay, it's on the ground.
And I believe Rag did now see 5 slots in the grass already, so.
Did he check?
Looking it up, not realizing that there's water in this road, maybe? Could blank on it.
He might have forgotten, yeah. There's not very much of it, it's just a little bit more, just above where he's at on the right.
Early game, you have no real way to interact with it. Maybe more so in bingos if you get in very early old rod. or almost in first full item randos. If you get the old rod early or the surf and fog badge extremely early. But yeah.
There's no like item behind behind the pond or anything, so it's kind of something that's easy to slip your mind.
Yeah, and slowly but surely Ben is making progress. Has gotten fly now. Can start cleaning up some of the other goals.
Yeah, he might be going back to... He's going to get more numbers. Maybe he'll remember to pick up the one from the bug catcher on the route below this one that he didn't get.
And does remember to get him.
Yep.
Like, no lucky on 30. I think there are still 2 more slots to see for Rag, and has not seen either one yet in at least 2 or 3 minutes. But there's the growler.
Was on the ground, goodness me.
Oh.
It was just one of the rare slots.
Yeah, you do not want to accidentally faint it here.
No, absolutely not. It's taken us long enough to find this thing.
So, now there's a decision to be made. Do you want to try and metagame the Onyx? And if so, do you keep trying here, or do you go elsewhere then? Was maybe thinking about it, but it looks like it might be to go to Dark Cave or Route 31 to try and search for the Onyx.
I think Ben realized that after fighting that guy, like, wait a minute, that's the Pokemaniac, not the Super Nerd. This is the Super Nerd.
Yep, and Reg is looking on 31, so wants to search for that Onyx.
Yeah, I mean, after all those encounters on Route 30, you can be pretty sure that it wasn't there.
Yeah. It wouldn't have to be here, and could be in Dark Cave, could potentially be on Route 36 or in Sprout Tower. Reg only had the information that Ben was really late to Flash, but actually getting to the encounter slots can be pretty fast. But we know the Onyx is actually here in the grass, so this would be the right idea.
There's another Wolf type anyway, that'll be his 5th one, I believe. Oh, never mind.
What?
It will not be his 5th one now that that's happened.
Another try if you want to.
Yeah, just just chuck a ball.
That's super
Right.
thing too.
What an absolute troll this thing is. You got it though. Okay, I think he has 5, but maybe there's a few I missed. Oh, he's got 6. I was not sure what his other one was, but on the same number as Ben then.
We'll need one more in addition to the Suicune.
Yep.
Yeah. The search for the Onyx also not working too for now for Rag. Definitely having some bad encounter luck.
The Dodrio was in Dark Cave.
Yep.
As was the Kingdra. Both very runnable Pokemon, but Ben didn't go into Dark Cave because he didn't have Rock Smash.
Yeah, that was maybe already one of the deciding factors here. That Rock Smash on the Skiploom prompting Rag to go into the Dark Cave, which led to finding both the Dodio and the Kingdra, which both had decent starting movesets already. And apparently...
He's maybe figured that... I mean, Ben could have, done something wild like headbutted it up for all Raagentreg knows, so...
I mean...
It's like, I don't have any concrete info on this, so I'm just not going to bother.
Ben could have opened up or done a puzzle in the escape rope chamber and and then encountered the slots in the ruins.
There's a lot of options
Ben did.
around that time. He did do that, you're right. That's where he got the Scizor.
So, yeah. Although Rag had the correct idea of Onyx being there on Route 31, apparently that also was an rare encounter slot. Going back into Ice Path.
I don't think there was anything here.
Maybe going back to the floor with the Steelix?
Maybe,
that
yeah.
Was here and it was a
Oh, here we go. Breed strats, come on, let's do it. He saw like 3 in a row on that one floor, so
it should be a common. Let's see. Yeah, there's the F. Going for Scizor.
Scizor, come on. You got us. You could do either one. If they're both here, then sure. He knows the Steelix is here. He saw it on this floor. I guess he's just focused on Scizor instead.
Or maybe not remembering the...
Well, Scizor's here as well, so...
Also has one Scizor with them. Check in.
It's a female, so yeah, just get a male and you're golden. You don't necessarily need the same species of Pokemon, but...
Hello, Vulpix.
That's... Oh man, that's... What a troll that is, goodness me. It's like, spent all that time looking for Growlithe, just immediate Vulpix right here. Okay. But yeah, you don't necessarily need Pokemon of the same species, but using something that's not the same Pokemon, it requires you to have a bit of a knowledge of egg groups, and Steelix is also on this floor, and also it does take the breeding pair longer to produce an egg. If you, or rather, it's less likely for them to produce an egg if they're not the same.
There's a male Scizor.
There's a male Scizor there. That's going to be very easy. Yes, breathe strats. I'd love to see it. Come on. Don't crit, don't you
Oh.
dare. Okay, thank goodness. Sizzle finally learned a stab move, huh? At level 30. Goodness me.
Better late than never. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think he got the odd egg either, so if he's gonna pick it up here and maybe he'll get a goal out of it.
If that is a Celebi Mewtwo or something like that, that would be hilarious.
Yep, he just... yeah. Oh dear. Definitely. I'm looking forward to it.
Meanwhile, Ben has decided to do a rival for first. Or before other things, at least. Got put to sleep by the third. And Rag now on the way up Tin Tower.
Yep.
We do need to do this after all. Or still, so... Yep, have set up the read. Now do the stuff you have to, and then... see what you can get in here.
Oh, we have a Typhlosion with Flame Wheel on Ben's side. You know, the Sizzle's not suffered enough, apparently. No, there's no way he was surviving that from there. Yeah, that's a problem for Scizor.
There are also the game corner pokes you can take a look at. You haven't seen them yet?
He went in there, and then I guess he's depositing to make room for it, if there is something in there.
Has only now picked up the Kenya to see. Well, that would have been an easy Charmeleon. We will get a look at them.
Oh, he's buying the coins already, or maybe he's not. Oh, maybe he was looking to see how much. I don't know. The frame skips are messing with me. I don't know if he. Oh, he doesn't have the coin case. Okay.
Alright, he only went for rival. It was Rag who actually got the coin case.
Okay. Oh, looks like he's going to try and fight Rival 4 again.
Well, Rag has made it past this second stage. Don't think there was any info on them so far.
Not yet, as far as I've seen. Demand me?
Unfortunately for that opposing dojo, it did learn Psychic, it did learn Hydro Pump, so Slash vanished into the air.
So did Hyper Beam, we had that at the start as well.
Yep. Saving the 40 Suicune. You actually want to catch it, so not a bad idea.
So what was the Shucky? I must know. He's not checking it. No, dude.
Looked like a ghost of some kind.
I think that can be like a Wobbuffet as well. But yeah, there we go. The actual Suicune has been caught.
So Rag still needs one more water type and needs to reach the 9th floor. And yeah.
Yep.
Needs that Onyx to hatch out of an egg that is still yet to come into existence. Because that egg Rag currently has is actually the odd egg.
Yeah, he does a lot of, you do a lot of walking in Tin Tower, and it is step-based how long it takes the egg to be produced, so it's likely that there'll be an egg by the time he gets to the 9th floor and gets out of here.
It is picking up items though, at least the first one here, which is not necessary at this point anymore. So maybe just the full item rando pathing being too burned into.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could find a level ball or master ball. Level ball kind of would functionally the same as master ball for Pokemon with a 255 catch rate. We'll see what the odd egg hatches into here. Okay.
Well,
Alright, well, both racers have got one of those already, so absolutely unnecessary.
So, not even helping with the water types, even though it is one.
Raagentreg goes the wrong way here.
Again,
This is what you do in full item rando, to be fair, to get all those items.
It would make sense in a full item rando. It is just not strictly necessary here in the bingo, since we do not need to pick up any more items for golds. And also don't really need cash anymore for anything. Except maybe if you want to buy the game corner pokes and don't have much.
Yeah, maybe he's a little short for the TMs. I don't know.
That too, maybe, but I don't think Rag should be here strapped for money too much.
I don't think so. No. I mean, he will have gotten a bit from the sages. He's got a few. Like, he doesn't need all these super repels, for example. He can sell a bunch of those at the end if it comes to that.
Ben has made it over to Road 45, is going for that black belt.
Raagentreg he really is just clearing out this tower of items, huh?
Yeah.
Like he's been to the 9th floor already. He's just making it all the way to the end.
I mean, there is still the Horo at the top, so
there
that would be another encounter.
Okay, so this is a high value item, so
probably
good.
Yeah. Was apparently really looking for money. Does remember to catch a Pokemon here though. 21, so still needs 4 more. The Onyx will be one will be caught here. Then there's 2 additional that are needed. One of those has to be a water type.
So I think Ben just needs one more number now. And it looks like he's going to fight this guy here for it. That's a
water type.
There we go. That'll be his 8th. Okay, yeah,
get it.
Chuck balls at this, I guess.
Yep. Well, or try the Suicune.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, it has spark, why not? Sure. Jeez. This Feraligator's not messing around.
Oh, that's a moveset.
Right, now Ben should be done with his phone book, and he is.
Okay, Ben actually needs to remember.
I'm trying to remember which one it is. It'll be the Forbidden Spoon. Yes, that one.
Right. Probably checking water types again. This should be 8.
Yeah, definitely will be 8 now.
Yep. So 2 more. That's 1. Or doesn't even need to catch anything anymore, since there's also still the Growlithe that needs to be evolved. So Arcanine, the Firestorm, and Onix for the goal would make the center, and then it's just the remaining TMs and Rival 4. Or maybe get a random Magikarp, Tentacool, Mew, Mew, Celebi in the game corner pokes. You never know.
Yeah, we still haven't seen those.
Take a peek.
Oh, the guy's
Not
not
yet.
there. Wow, I thought he'd be there after that, but not yet. I was just gonna. Well, I mean, you know, he can get more TMs with this time.
Also, go into the basement. There is another TM here.
Yep.
That you have access to, and also this is another way you can get to Rival 4 if you want
Yeah,
to.
you don't have to fight the guy blocking the door this way. So yeah, if he goes there from the back, that's a pretty heads up play. Looks like you might be doing that.
And he could escape rope back out, but he's still in the mart, or be in front of the mart again to buy the TMs.
Raagentreg only has info on the Vaporeon. He doesn't have any info on any other evolution.
Yeah, the info that Ben got was on the phone book train on 31 that Reg never fought. Ran into the Umbreon Sparrow Tower anyway. And the other one that BenReddrock has was the Jolteon in the contest, which Reg has not even access to currently. And no information on, so Reg simply cannot do 2 evolutions.
Oh, it's Magikarp info.
Oh,
Well, if that's in a good spot, then that'll be nice.
and they do have different rivals since they pick different starter. Oh no, they did, right?
Yeah, they did.
So yeah, this Magikarp could be huge. Because
All it really means is that he doesn't have to. I mean, I don't know if it might not even be that helpful, to be honest.
Yeah,
He's
true.
pretty close to 20 different TMs at this point.
True. He would still need 25 owned and Arcanine Ninetales, since both unlock 2 bingos.
Yeah, he could skip Onyx or Scyther, I guess, but like he's practically there already.
Well, could he though? Because that Onyx Scyther is also an additional bingo.
That would just because he could skip. Oh no, he couldn't. Never mind. Yeah,
that is 2 bingos too.
Yeah, okay.
That's the problem.
Okay, it actually doesn't help him at all then. Got excited over nothing. He sold the charcoal, so we have to unlock that.
I mean, it's not the biggest problem.
Yeah, you can't just get it
if-
again, but it's a bit but you know he. But yeah, it's not as catastrophic as it could be.
Yeah. Counting TMs.
He marked it again. Maybe he deposited it on something. I'm not sure. We'll have to ask him about that.
I mean, I know he sold at least one and here another.
Maybe he gave one to something. Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah. He marked it again, so he must be on top of it. No idea how many he has. He's usually the easiest way I like to do count these is to like count 5 and then go down to the next 5.
I tried to count and I lost it. I was too distracted with the.
Well, he's marked 20 anyway, so I guess we can like. Well, okay. Toxic says he counts at 20, so sure. That's fine.
We could always go back to the VOD if we really wanted to. If other people could count to 20, we can do it again, right? We can count.
Got an awful lot of faith in me. That daycare man is. There is always a chance that these two Scizor will not breed. There is that slim chance that their DVs are set up in such a way that they're okay. Yeah, he's checking the charcoals there. all right, I believe you.
I mean, we had so many charcoals picked up and sold this from. I just couldn't keep track of it.
Yeah, you will get a message if their DVs are too similar to breed. It's kind of like they're like related or something, so they won't breed. And if you talk to one of them, it'll say like it's brimming with energy. Whereas the correct message should be like the two seem to get along. But I mean, I'm very surprised they haven't produced one yet. So it's definitely worth checking. If I'm getting a little bit scared at this point.
I mean, breed strats are something new to this tournament, more or less, since prior tournaments didn't have fast egg hatching. So even if you were to breed, it was questionable if your Pokemon would ever hatch. So breed strats were practically not feasible, and maybe not on. Some people really aren't too familiar with it. I know I'm not. So
yeah, in retrospect, that's probably something you could add to like the goal clarification thing. Like, just make sure that this extremely rare case doesn't happen if you're trying to breed for something. But I guess it's not really for any specific goal. I don't know. Maybe, but yeah, like you say, that info might not be particularly widespread.
looking at the Magikarp, it is obtainable.
You want to go that twice path? Or, well, you'd rather go to Sprout Tower, I'm sure, but...
And the big problem with the Magikarp is just, it is only one bingo and you need 2.
Yeah.
Which you would skip with the Onyx Scyther. So, unless you get Evolutions too, this is not going to work with the Magikarp. I mean, there are some Miltanks on the farm, so I mean, maybe you can ask if you can get one of those.
It's like, I just need to borrow it for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, we do nurse them to health pretty regularly, so might not be too much to ask if you can borrow one for a bit, right?
I didn't see Raagentreg ever check the game corner poke, so like while he's doing this, you might as well do that if you want. If he, see if that will help him.
Yeah, if there's Celebi Mewtwo or Miltank Tauros or an Evolution. Oh, they have finally.
Oh goodness me! That took a very long time. Goodness gracious!
They need to do. So it's just spiking around a bit more to get that egg to hatch. And that will be... Oh, well.
There we go. That was quick. Looks like we were at a favourable point in the egg cycle.
That is a Scyther. That is the 25th Pokemon for Raagentreg. That is the remaining 3 bingo. 3 bingos. 25 shown. And that is GG.
GG.
Oh boy. And that was my first bingo I commentated here, and it was one.
It certainly was indeed one.
We do have our winner here. GG's.
GG's. GG's.
Yeah, it was looking good for you for a while, but then just things just did not want to show up, huh?
Yeah.
Goodness me.
Yeah, no. I mean, I should have caught the Aerodactyl first time round. That was just stupid. And especially because I found 2. And then Growlithe, I mean, you saw me have the sanity checks.
Yeah.
And then
we were like convinced it had to be in the water at that point, and then it just but no, it was just a very rare slot on the ground.
Yeah. Oh well. And then it was just Scyther. So where was the Scyther or Onyx that he found?
It was on Route 31.
So it was on the one I was scenting.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was my gamble. That was my gamble that it was there. And I said, look, I'm going to check 5 encounters, and if it's not there, then I'll just move on. And then I go breed a Caesar, because at least that's guaranteed. Because I had absolutely 0 info.
Got a request from Tat to ask you how you felt about encountering that Vulpix on Ice Path after searching for so long for the Growlithe.
I'd kindly remind chat to not say things like that for my own sanity. Oh my gosh, it just sort of it totally skipped my mind. I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, Vulpix. It just skipped my mind totally because I was so focused on getting that.
Oh, did you see it the first time? I didn't see that.
No, it was definitely the second. It was definitely the second time round that I saw it.
Oh, okay.
And then the Suicune that was Suicune.
So
well,
that was wild, yeah.
That was wild, and then Convenient for Alligator was convenient. And then the Magikarp info on Rival 4, which I thought, okay, maybe I was just counting the bingos. I was thinking 1, 2, 3, and 4, because the Onyx and Scyther, the Onyx/Scyther space was the one I really needed. Because I had no info on the EVs, I had no info on Mew or Mewtwo, or Miltank or Tauros. So I just had to bank on Scyther. And at least that was guaranteed if slow.
Yeah, we were pretty excited when we saw that Magikarp, and then we thought a bit like, wait a minute, that actually doesn't help at all because he needs everything else for 2 bingos.
Yeah.
Dear.
Yeah. No, aside a few spinners here and there and the bad luck on, like, the Growlithe, the Aerodactyl and stuff, I don't feel like I, missed anything, did I? I just felt like, is that just a really slow card?
Well, I don't. Yeah, I think a lot of it was just bad luck, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, I think you remembered most things. You didn't get the Shucky in Cyanwood, but that didn't end up I don't think that. Well, we never really saw what it was, but
I can go check. So where is this? Is for my own sanity. Actually, I'd quite like to know.
That's just it's just in the house to the left of the Pokemon Center. Ben got it, but I don't think he ever checked what Pokemon it was.
No, this is good to know for future because I'm still very inexperienced in this country. So this one, yeah. So this is
I think you're freeze frozen on the screen for us, but okay. No, never mind. You're just
Received a Pokemon. All right, what is it? It had a berry, and it was a Gengar. Oh, Ghastly. Okay.
A Ghastly. There you go. Okay. Yeah, that always holds a berry, so that's that can be helpful for the TM13 Snorgle. We only need 7 berries.
Right, yeah, because I was gonna ask about that afterwards, because that's I wanted to ask which ones are like guaranteed, so to speak. So like, I was thinking as soon as I found Hidden Power in the in quotes correct spot, because there's others which I have found in incorrect spots, so it's like 50-50.
The items that are given to you are not randomized by people.
Okay, so that explains why Hidden Power and Snore, but the other normal location for Snore, which is the Dark Cave, would not be guaranteed. That's random. Okay, that's good to know. That's very good to know for the future.
Yeah, that's generally how that works. Like, and every time there's a situation with a goal that's just like a single TM, then that's a static one. If it's like a double one, except Frustration Return, then it's a random one.
Yeah. And for Frustration, do you just a freshly caught Pokemon will work, or do you have to actually?
No. You need to make it angry. You generally like if you have a Pokemon that you've raised from the start. Mm-hmm. It's and if you come back like after you've beaten Chuck, that should be enough to get return.
That's for return, but for Frustration.
Well, you generally don't go for Frustration.
You go for one or the. Oh, it's not both. It's just one.
It's not both. It's just one or the other.
Okay, good to know. Well,
but yeah. I liked your full item rando clear of Tin Tower as well.
I was just paranoid about the TM count, so I just wanted to make sure I had enough money for TMs, even though I was obviously over. I had enough time difference, I felt like I was clear enough on time that I could afford to spend the time to get everything in order to guarantee my TMs when I went and bought them. That was the reason for that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say, really. I mean, I guess it was just slow.
Well, I mean, your main was good, though. Like,
Oh my god, that was based.
Yeah.
The Dodrio was based.
Like, even if you hadn't gotten that, then the Kingdra would have done work as well.
Yeah, it would have been just fine. I was thinking, Dodrio. It was the moment where it used Hyper Beam and Shadow Ball, and I thought, surely this can't be that bad, right? And then, I just checked the Kingdra just in case, but... And then the Hydro Pump. I mean, sure, I'll take a free special move just in case I hit Steelixes and stuff. Which, all Ride-Ons and stuff. I mean, it was really nice. I wasn't sure if I should teach Surf over it.
It's probably worth, I would say. Just
the consistency.
Just so you don't miss. Like, if you're facing a rock ground type, it's gonna die to Surf if it dies to Hydro Pump.
No, it's probably true. I mean, how big's the special on Dodrio? It can't be that high, right?
It's not great. I don't think it's terrible, though. I feel like on Dodrio it's like 60 or something. I could be wrong, though.
Hang on. Here we go. Dodrio Therapy.
Yeah, it is 60. Goodness me. Yeah.
60.
Actually, not too bad.
It's actually okay.
So, Dodrio can do everything, I guess.
It's somewhat just, Swiss Army knife.
Mm-hmm.
It's just beautiful main, because previously in, practice, I'd had some pretty rough mains and some pretty rough early games, and I just... Actually, this morning I was doing 2, and I just decided that this is not good practice to just ram my head against a wall. I'm just getting angry, and I just gave it a break after a decent run this morning.
I mean, you speak of that, and if you do rewatch this race later in what, you will notice that you going to the Dark Cave actually saved you from that very experience, because Ben did not have a fun time.
Yeah, the fact that he didn't see Flash for ages, I didn't see him have Flash for ages, which is like, surely you just do that first. I'm not insane, right?
The thing is, he did do it first, but his search for mains was so awful that it just took him that long. Like this, he found he settled on a Scizor in Ruins of Alph, and
he went to Ruins of Alph to get a main. Oof.
Yes, he did. But looks like he's done anyway after catching that Arcanine.
Is he done? 1, 2,
Yes.
25, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, it was actually closer than I give it credit for. Yeah.
Those two evolutions definitely helped there.
Yeah.
And
I have
the
no idea where
Onyx early on
Yeah.
running into was pretty huge too.
Yeah.
Good game.
Good game. Good game.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the most unfortunate mains I've seen and main searches combined that I've seen in a while.
I always have the worst luck with mains early game. It's the one thing I'm consistent at, I swear.
Yeah. I mean, Scizor just never learned anything good. Well, I guess it learned Metal Claw at level 30, and that was.
Oh no.
And before that, it was Rock Throw, Acid Flamethrower, and Headbutt when you got it. But yeah,
Oh no.
yeah, that's
That explains why you were so slow out of the gate.
Yeah, the Vaporeon in the second trainer in Faulkner's gym had Flame Wheel, and Elder had, I forget what it was, but it had Ember and it was two-shotting me.
Mr. Mime with Ember.
Mr. Mime, thank you.
Hang on, did I have info on a second evolution?
I think
'cause
you only had
don't think so.
Vaporeon on.
I
on
thought-
your side.
And then Vaporeon.
Umbreon as well? No, wait.
Umbreon
Umbreon was on the
No, I hadn't.
the bug catcher who gave the phone number. That was it. So that's where you got that. So and yeah,
No,
Raagentreg didn't fight that guy.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Yeah,
Okay.
This on Route 31 with the 4-trainer Pokedrag never fought that, and yeah, their Jolteon in the bug catching contest obviously wasn't anywhere on the scope.
Nope. Didn't
Nope.
find it there. No, I could only find one. That's... Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, Ben. Basically, what happened on Raagentreg's side is he took the Skip Bloom, obviously, and the Skip Bloom was holding the TM for Rock Smash. So he went to the Dark Cave, didn't even get a Rock Smash Pokemon, but ended up with a Dodrio that started with Slash, Shadow Ball, Hydro Pump, Hyper.
No, it was
Hyper
Slash,
Beam.
Shadow
Hyper
Ball, something
it was-
rubbish, and Hyper Beam.
Okay, and then it learned Hydro Pump later. Okay.
Yeah, and it learned Gust pretty early on as well. So
Yeah.
it was amazing. And I also found a Kingdra in there. So I think the Kingdra's in there, right?
The Kingdra
Yes.
was in there too. That had
Yeah.
Hydro Pump, Cross Chop, so that would have been good as well.
And Shadow Ball as well. It had a lot.
And
Both of
False
them were
Swipe, which
amazing.
could have been a nice move to have later on.
Yeah.
One thing I can never remember in these, do I have to do the Ruins of Alph puzzle before I can get the Pokemon, or no?
Honestly, I can't remember either. It's been so long since I've done one of these. I'm not entirely sure. It's
very
something.
good to know.
It's something that I guess would be.
Well,
Yeah.
let's find
check
out.
on another ROM, but
Let's
okay.
find out.
Let's find
Because
out
I haven't
live
done-
on stream. Okay.
Live on stream, people.
Nice.
Because I have not done any of the puzzles yet. So let's find out. But in the meantime, we can talk about other things.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, well, yeah. I mean, honestly, it was mostly that for you, Ben. Raagentreg
Yeah.
spent a long time catching things, so you did make up
There
some
it is.
ground later on.
I was happy with my end game. I think I
Yeah.
did okay, at least.
you certainly caught up really well, given what you started with. Like the two evolutions were so important,
Yeah.
and the early Onyx.
Okay, so you can just sweet scent in there.
Yeah,
There go.
you can sweet scent into something. I don't know if it's a full 7 encounters or.
I
If
think
it's just...
it will be the full 7. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be the full 7. Okay.
Oh,
it's
what
just-
the? Are you
it's just-
joking? Oh,
Did you
for
just run
God.
into an evolution or something?
No, you'll see in a moment.
Was it the Onyx in there?
No,
I'm not.
insult to injury.
Okay, let's have a look. Just 9 tails. Okay.
Just
All right.
end me now, my lord. Everywhere I didn't look.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I'll catch it to see if it had any good moves, but yeah.
So with the 9 tails in there had good moves, they're going to be upset.
Yeah.
I should have gone for third
It's got
encounter.
Razor Leaf, so it can't be bad. Razor Leaf Spark, oh my lord, that's a good start.
This would have been doable.
Yeah.
With Ice Punch in the Golden Mart, this definitely could have done decent.
So it has at least Razor Leaf and Spark, that we know. But yeah. It's Bill's PC.
I mean, I think.
yeah.
I mean,
That would have
guess-
been better. I mean, presumably that would have been better than the Caesar.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the you two, like, I think you know, you both skipped the odd egg, and I think you both skipped Shucky the first time, which was pretty funny. And besides that,
Yeah.
I think Ben, just so you know, for next time, that trainer you fought right before Goldenrod does give a phone number.
The one with the Aerodactyl.
Optimal hit?
The one the optional you hit was the Aerodactyl, yeah. He does
Yeah.
give a phone number.
He does.
That guy-
So he's pretty good to fight.
And he's had one Pokemon.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Uh,
Razor Leaf Spark, that would have done it.
I know,
Yeah.
right? I guess
It's runnable, I guess, and you add Surf to that. That'll take down
it
most.
probably was better than the Sizzle, to be honest.
It had Flamethrower, so it could defeat itself.
Oh, nice.
That is true.
Free XP. Free XP.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
I
think there is something else on SpeedGaming that's going to start in like 10 minutes. So we
Yeah.
can
So
probably
Is
wrap things up here. But
sure.
this won't be the last we've seen of Ben today. This is
Nope.
this is the day of 3 races with BenReddrock.
actually, we should not hold up Ben too much longer because Ben's actually
he's right.
in action
Oh,
in 10 minutes.
Oh, is
I
he?
was gonna
Okay.
say I need to get ready for my next
All
match.
right. Well, okay then.
Oh
I
my
guess
lord, you're just going back to back. Oh, jeez.
we're going straight into it. It can only go up from here, right?
Yeah,
Don't say that.
yeah.
It's
I mean,
too late. It's too late. It's going to be 2.5 hours next time.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Let's.
But yeah.
I just pray for your own sake that it's a nicer card than this one, and that your main searching goes a bit better than it did
Oh
this
my
time.
gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good game, guys.
Yeah. Good game. Good game. I'm just surprised. Just tell me one thing. Why didn't you take the Skip Plume right at the beginning? Considering it was
I
there.
like having a different starter or a different rival.
Sorry.
So I usually take a bad starter because I like having a different rival.
Well, it was just a free space. That's why I was so confused.
Yeah. But it was also I took the Spearow that gave me info on Gibloom.
That's
Yeah.
the other
Oh, and
way
there
you
was
can
Fluffy.
go
And
about
Fluffy
it.
was on the first route anyway, so it was there.
Yeah.
And it was common, and you probably
I
saw
find
it.
that it's usually easy to get elsewhere if you need it. So
Yeah. I just thought, hey, free space, we take those. Anyway. Yeah, well, good luck with your next one. I won't hold you up any longer.
okay. See ya.
See ya. Take care.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.